Hey, another video, and this is actually another video about addiction, but more so of the friend or a partner of the person that struggles with addiction. Because are you an enabler or are you a supporter? Because if you are an enabler, you're actually making it worse, not better. Holding someone accountable is actually vital in a good friendship or relationship because letting someone face the consequences, that's not cruel, that's just facing reality. It's difficult actually to explain because you want to be there for the person, show unconditional love, but whenever something happens that you don't agree with and you don't speak up, or you numb it out, or you avoid the topic, or you just let it slide, then for the other person it means, oh, it means that I don't have to change anything and she'll accept every BS that I throw at her. And I think it is dangerous as an enabler because you let things slide that shouldn't have, and out of love you just, let's say, forgive and continue, and that person thinks that you have no problems with it because why would you otherwise, accept it and continue. So if you're enabling, you are taking away a life lesson they could have learned. And it's not your job to fix someone, it's just to be there for them if they want to talk about it. You let them know that there is help if they want it. So it can get worse if you don't do anything. So I think sometimes the enabler is worse than the person struggling with the addiction itself because the enabler doesn't do anything. Maybe out of fear, maybe out of real love, but it is wrong anyways. And I'll give you a very small example, an innocent example from my ex-husband, who actually I was an ex-anorexic, right? So, and he was a little bit, he had some eating disorder as well. And because of my past, I didn't want to judge his eating disorder. So I never said anything about his weird eating habits, but I was the enabler because, for example, we were in the car and then he said, I need chocolate. There's the hypoglycemie. I need chocolate. And then we would stop like at this gas station and he said, I forgot my wallet. Could you please get me a chocolate bar quick? And I would go in, I would buy him the chocolate bar and I would give it to him, knowing very well that, I was encouraging this man to make himself diabetic. And I knew this was wrong and I still did it. And and I think we do stupid things out of love. And I let him have this tantrum, a very childlike tantrum. Like I need chocolate now. I need chocolate, and I just said, okay, I'll get you one. And it's like the funny things that he often said as well, like I forgot my wallet, like he was a banker. And it was so funny because I thought, like, didn't you get it the first time? The lesson that, you wanted to buy something, you don't have your wallet with you, and you have to ask me for money every time. I said, if I give you the money each time, then you don't learn the lesson of bringing your wallet, your own wallet, and buy the stuff that you want. And so I think when you're the enabler, you actually feed his greed and his diabetes. You're not turning him into a better person at all. I'd say you make him worse. And so I think that now in retrospect, I see that I was not a good partner for him because I would tolerate so many things. I wouldn't speak up. And I think that didn't help him. That didn't make him a better person. And I think it didn't turn me into a better person. I would say it's even worse because I just let it slide. And I think you have to set boundaries, say what you do and don't accept. And that's how you grow together. You know, that's what life is. It's full of life lessons. And if you take a life lesson away from the other person, you don't do a favor to that person. So, yeah. That's my view of today. Bye.